What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're gonna do something we've talked about a lot, never actually done, and that is invest in the Soul Gathering statue. So as you guys know, we've already pumped a little bit of resources into this, but as you can see, we can go all the way up to a grand total of 5110. My goodness, that's a lot of copies. That's gonna be a lot of food, and beyond that we can also add it to other heroes as well to power them up, because if we take a look at our base value stats here, we're gonna start this video off, we're sitting at, we'll just call it 63 million attack. But again, one of the big places we're missing out on attack is right here in the Soul Gathering statue, because this just adds all the power to them and then gets multiplied by all those modifiers. So what we're gonna do, because I've been sitting, I've been waiting, I've been like, okay, let's try to find more S tier heroes, and they're just not popping up, or if they are, they're just a little bit more than I want to spend on them right now. And in reality, let's be honest, Vulcan is doing everything for our account. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna just buy up a ton of C tier heroes if possible and retire them. We do have to see what the best buyout prices are per value. So these are still like a 1 to 3 value right here, versus if we take a look at C tiers. C tiers are at 40% value. If we take a look at C plus, actually is C plus better? C plus retires for how much? Or I guess in reality, we don't need to see what the retirement value is. We need to see what this value is. And that's actually important. Let me math out and see which one's the best option, and then we're going to start buying up a bunch of these copies. So after doing a little bit of math, because this isn't exactly the same type of process as when we're retiring a hero, we really need to break it down by what charging progress we're going to get. And essentially what these number breakdowns come to is for every 1 starry gem we invest in that type of copy, this is how many points we're going to get in the charging progress. Remember, we got to do this. So if we want to break down this math here, in reality, we already have 821. So if we take 5110 and subtract 821 from that, that brings us to 4289. Whew. Now, of course, it does take 100 points, 100 charging points to get, to the next tier up, essentially, or to get, I should say, 1 soul power. So if we have this number right here, this 829, and we divide it by 6, that means we have to buy about 715 C tier copies to get this done, because remember, C tiers go for 600. So I guess what we are going to do, we're going to have to really pay attention here, because again, remember these numbers up here, the way this breaks down and everything, we are going to have to come up to here. We're going to have to do this, and we're going to have to buy them out so long as they're still within this 51 point range, which it does seem like there are a ton of them. So what I need to do is I need to set up a macro, buy up 751 of these, and then I'll be, or sorry, 715, and then I'll be back. I don't know if there's even that many on the auction house. Let's see. So when I say this is taking an extremely long time, we've been sitting here for about 30 minutes letting this buy up C tier copies. And as you guys can see, I think we started with like 128,000 starry gems. We've only spent like 20,000. We need to spend like an additional 30, because we'll take a quick break here. I'll show you guys where we are at right now. So actually we need to probably come over to here and like alter off everything that's not like 5-star to even have enough room in the bag to grab these out, which, holy cow, do we have that many 5-star heroes now? Oh Lord, this is not fun anymore. This is definitely not fun. I'm gonna have to like chuck a huge amount of food in here. So I guess we're just gonna make a bunch of things up real quick, just because we need the pure bag space. Because remember, all these heroes need to go into a bag in order for us to then retire them. It's not like we can just take them directly from the auction house and throw them away. We need to be able to do stuff like this over and over. So let me just try to get rid of as much as possible. You guys can see exactly where we're at right now, because it's still a lot. Holy cow, we can make a lot of heroes right now. Make a bunch of Valerias up, make some more you up. Let's make some random food 9 stars. Jeez, this is crazy, the amount of food that we're just still sitting on. It's because we did our summoning event and then we didn't do anything with like the summoning food. We just kind of let it sit there. So like every single faction here, we have just a crazy number of like 6 stars and stuff we can create. And on top of that, we can make some more advanced heroes, like 9 stars all over the place. Gosh, we can make more 9 stars. More 6 stars. Okay, that'll be okay for now. At least that frees up some bag space. We have about 400-ish. So let's see what we have so far. 391. So what we're essentially doing here is then coming over to here. So actually, how much did we just spend right there? So we just spent 391 of them. We multiply that by 51 per. So we spent about 20,000. Yeah, that's what I was thinking we did. So we have to go to disassemble, and we need to do, I guess, just like C tier. Oh my god, do we have to actually click this? No, this can't be how we do this, right? This can't be. No. I'm gonna have to set up another macro. This is gonna take all freaking day to do this. This is so stupid. Literally, I have to now create a new macro. So I'm gonna record a new macro, and I'm gonna go like this. And then I have to disassemble, confirm, open this back up, and then I can run it again. Holy cow. So we kind of just let this go for a little bit. I retired all the copies that we already have, and that's given us a grand total of 3,185. However, that's still not enough because we need 5110 to actually max out one single hero in this system. But just so you guys can see like the before and after once again to see what the stats look like. Again, the attack's mainly the part we care about. We're gonna go from a 62.9 up to a grand total of, put all these stats in here. You can see the stats, the speed and everything. 3185 raw stats get added to this hero. And now we're going up to 69.9. And again, we are not even done there. So we went from 62.9 up to 69.9. We gained 7 million attack off of this, and we're still not even done. We've sunk 20,000 gems into this hero. So that's not bad considering like upgrading the actual hero copy would probably be just as costly. And yeah, so I just need to math this out. I need to figure out exactly how many more we need to do. I'm gonna do this my own. I'll show you guys the end result after the fact later on, because this is just crazy how long this actually takes. So we got 510 or 5110 subtract 3185. We still need 100 or 1,925 more. And again, each one of these, each point is 100. Sheesh. Divided by 100. Man, that's a lot. That's still a lot. Because if we divide that by 600 points for what we buy, I still need 320 more copies. Well, you guys know what I'm doing for the next little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and finish off this session of heroes right here. We're going to continue running our purchase macro because this is insane. I've had to refresh it a few times, but there are tons and tons of copies up here. So if you need either contract starry gems or anything like that, these copies look like a very good deal, and bag space is an issue. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'm going to let this run. I'm going to see how many copies we can get. See you guys next time.